Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up.
The Bold and the Beautiful appears to be taking Will Spencer in a surprising new direction, and longtime viewers have definitely noticed the change. For years, Will has been portrayed as one of the show's kindest and most level-headed younger characters. He rarely lost his temper, avoided unnecessary drama, and generally came across as thoughtful and respectful. But lately, that familiar version of Will seems to be disappearing, replaced by someone who is increasingly aggressive and unpredictable. Looking back, the only time fans really applauded Will for throwing a punch was when he defended Elektra. During the confrontation with Remy Price, who had been stalking and terrorizing Elektra, Will stepped in without hesitation. His actions felt justified because he was protecting someone he cared about from a genuine threat. That moment painted Will as a hero, willing to stand up against a dangerous person, and viewers largely supported his decision. Things became much murkier once the conflict with RJ Forrester began. Their tension escalated at the bikini bar after RJ started provoking Will with insults, while also getting far too close to Elektra. The confrontation quickly turned physical, with Will throwing a punch. Although many fans felt RJ was provoking the situation, it still seemed unusual to see Will react with violence instead of trying to walk away. His response simply didn't fit the calm personality audiences had watched develop over the years. The situation only became more complicated when RJ later entered Will's home without permission. Despite being repeatedly told to leave, RJ refused, creating an uncomfortable and confrontational atmosphere. From one perspective, RJ was clearly trespassing and had no business remaining there once he had been ordered out. However, Will's reaction crossed a line for many viewers. Instead of simply defending his property or removing the intruder, he continued hitting RJ, making the altercation appear far more excessive than necessary. Ironically, characters on The Bold and the Beautiful have a long history of barging into places where they aren't welcome. Members of the Forrester family have repeatedly stormed into offices, homes, and businesses to confront rivals or make dramatic demands. It's practically become a tradition on the show. That history makes some viewers question why Will's actions are receiving such intense criticism, while similar boundary-crossing behavior has often been overlooked in the past. Katie Logan was deeply shaken after learning about the latest fight, immediately worrying that her son was losing control. Even Bill Spencer urged Will to think before using his fists again. While it was reasonable advice, many fans couldn't help finding it ironic. Bill himself has built a reputation for solving problems through intimidation, threats, and physical confrontations over the years, making his lecture to Will feel somewhat hypocritical. Now the storyline appears to be moving towards something even bigger. Ridge Forrester has started suggesting that Will could actually become a danger to Elektra herself. That theory has surprised many fans because nothing in Will's history has indicated he would intentionally hurt the woman he cares about. The possibility of the show even hinting at such a direction feels like a dramatic departure from everything viewers have previously known about his character. Another noticeable change is Will's appearance. In earlier storylines, he had a polished, clean-cut image that reflected his easygoing personality. Recently, however, his hairstyle has become messier, he's sporting a scruff, and his wardrobe has taken on a much rougher look. Whether intentional or not, the visual transformation reinforces the idea that the writers want audiences to see Will differently. His new appearance almost signals that he's entering a darker chapter before he even says a word. Still, one major obstacle remains if this is truly supposed to be Will's villain origin story. The person he's fighting is RJ Forrester, a character who has struggled to win over many viewers since his return. Because RJ remains one of the show's least popular younger characters, many fans simply aren't sympathizing with him. That makes it much harder for Will to fully come across as the villain, even if that seems to be the direction the story is heading. Whether this transformation continues or ultimately leads to redemption remains one of the biggest questions facing The Bold and the Beautiful.